Hello, everybody, and welcome to the cafe. I'm your host for today, Barry, and today we are here with Trails to Tuesday. Sorry I am late, guys. I needed some sleep. I was up super late last night. As you guys know, Topher is playing. Topher is playing Where the Winds Meet. And I have been playing as well, but I've been playing on console. So I've been up all night last night playing that because it's so fucking good. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Oops. What is happening to my audio for the game? It's not capturing anymore. Huh. Weird. Okay, hold on. The game sound was capturing and then it stopped. So this game is like not. These games do not like my computer. I don't know what is happening right now, but the audio is not capturing for the It's always a fight with this game, and it's only this game franchise. Like it's just these games, Legend of Heroes, that do this shit with the audio, and I don't understand why. And from what I understand, I can't get help because nobody fucking knows what's going on because nobody else has audio issues with this franchise, just me. And it is every Legend of Heroes games. For some reason, I'll turn it on and then the audio on my system will be all set to go. Never changed from the day of me being live the other day, but all of a sudden the audio doesn't work. And it's just these games. See, now magically it worked. You know what I did? Nothing. I shut off the game and turned it back on, and now the audio just magically works for the game. Beautiful, right? Fucking perfect. All right, so Legend of Heroes. Let's go, guys. Oh, the game is so pretty. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to be very chatty at first. I am eating right now. That sounded like swords. Oh, they were.
Ha! Cha! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
All set.
Perfect, Juno. You look great. Hold on. Nope, stop.
Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana,
There we go.
wish me luck.
There's
I'm
auto
gonna
chat,
give it
and I was
my
trying to
all.
turn it on.
I won't lose to any of these Imperials.
Hell yeah, Juno.
Huh! Yeah! Strike!
The Imperials can bite our shiny ass.
Not bad. I simply need more experience. Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School. It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his divine knight.
Wow, are you talking shit about me? We're on the same team, jackass. Don't be jealous.
Oh,
Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yuna. I take it you're headed out as well?
Yeah. Are you all done with your training? It's pretty impressive how you do all that every single day.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you. I know it wasn't your fault, and I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too. But have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks? Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah, I've got my problems with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize. Especially considering...
Here,
And
look,
they'll
Nana.
be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me how?
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey! Wanna run that by me again?
Like I said, I don't mean to offend. I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
I had to work this morning.
You're a real piece of work. Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you
Yeah,
two. Good morning.
So, hold on.
Altina?
I got my mouth is full. Hold on.
I thought you left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake
Okay,
you,
there we
so I
go.
took it in the study room.
So,
If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
my partner
No,
and
I was out like a light.
have been
But
sharing the car
What
for
do you
door
mean,
dashing because he
routine
quit
status
Sonics.
call?
Sorry, that is
and,
confidential.
So,
Well, in any event,
We,
it's nearly time to head to class.
we have to share
We were all
when
in
we
the same
DoorDash,
class
and
anyway.
I figured
So why don't we walk together?
it'd be easier for me
I
to
do
get her
not
out of the
mind,
way this
but
morning.
I
and
believe the
then
correct
and
term
then
for my
stream
presence
tonight.
would be
The
a
problem
third
is I was
wheel.
supposed to be live at 4:30.
Judging by what I've seen,
and
your relationship has progressed.
Our relationship?
I set an
What?
alarm to
No,
wake me up
that's not what's
so
going
that
on.
I could stream,
She
but I
certainly works
apparently
things
set it
in
for
a
AM and
distinct
not
way.
PM. So I slept until like 5:30 and I was like, oh shit.
Leaves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere. It's so peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban. We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were
Her
a noble family.
uniform
After they lost ownership of it,
looks
the government
just
attempted
like
to convert it into a
Lloyd's.
resort. However,
From
that plan
Asgore.
fell through.
The dark. Why is the
said
dark
the
tide
half-finished
community
buildings
mad?
from that were
What
used to
happened? I
create
thought
the
you guys were
campus.
so excited for the new update. What happened?
Well, you sure do know a lot.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
All that aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough. I get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art? Isn't this workload
What's
way
a-
beyond what you'd have at a regular
I
high
don't
school?
know what that is.
Well, here
What's
in
a Gen-
Erebonia,
I know
the
what a
pen and the
Gengar
sword are
is.
both
It's
held
an
in high
evolution of
regard.
Haunter.
Especially at
But I
Thor's.
don't know what a
It's a prestigious
Gengar
traditional
is.
school founded by our most notable emperor. That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
Ah, yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it
a
110%
gang
here.
member. Got it.
Let's
okay.
kick all the other classes' butts.
Well, if you say so. However, most of our lessons are held with the other two classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right. I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means class 7.
Well, well. If it ain't the
Why is
chosen
that
ones
bad?
strutting off to class together.
You're...
I think he's in class 8.
Good morning.
Ooh. Hello.
Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing. Just wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia. Class
Oh,
7, huh?
okay.
I'm sure the view is just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Oh yeah? Then why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class? A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair.
Are the
Oh,
Sisters of
and a
Battle
loud,
the ones who
unruly
have
foreigner
the
from some
wing
sob story
motifs on
country.
their armor?
Oops, my bad.
They're
Not
like
a foreigner
angel
anymore, huh?
Valkyrie-looking suits of armor. They use
All right,
maces
we understand.
and
You're a tough
swords.
guy. But that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further. After school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for. But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
Oh,
She's from Class 9, Military Finance.
Good morning to you all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it? But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
you all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you. Well then, see you around.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
What's that blonde guy's problem? I can't believe they let some punk like him into a military academy.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in Class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Oh, shoot!
We better hurry, or we'll be late to homeroom.
You're right. Let's get moving.
The eagle is
Hard
the
to believe it's
sign
been
of
2
the
weeks already.
Imperium.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best. The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum.
We didn't have anything like that at the main campus. Thor's branch campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place. In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief for them.
Days.
I'll tell my students about them after
Anything
school,
but
alongside the
those
club announcement.
days.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that. Well then, Instructor Reen, let's give it our all today.
Please, I'm too
Likewise,
busy standing here
Instructor
looking
Toa.
sexy. Don't bother me with teaching. I mean, just look at my abs in this jacket. I'm yummy.
This is the formula. You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
Got it.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short.
GDP.
By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
Oh my goodness. You don't say. Oh, look, a class I understand.
Walking. Sounds easy, right? Well,
Randolph!
let me tell you, it won't be.
Stop
It'll
it!
be marching, so I need to
Look
see
at
perfect
him. Look at
posture
his
and formation
hair. It's
while
so
armed.
long.
Even combat tactics got worn
Oh,
out
look
by
at
this.
Randolph. You look great, man. You look great. I've missed you, my friend.
The War of the Lions. Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era. Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
I'm gonna pretend that they didn't take the War of the Lions from Final Fantasy Tactics and move on.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
My God, are you, Tita?
He's so dashing.
Ugh, stop it. Stop it! Stop it. Psst. Stop it. No, seriously, stop it. I'm your fucking teacher, you psych. Uses horse. So like that biker chick, Angelica? Oh, great. I thought I already had enough horny people as it was in this game. Yeah, but I don't want her. I think I'm gonna bond with a guy this time. I know nothing comes of it, so like whatever, but I'm gonna do it because that's just who I am. You can tell me no, 'cause I can bond with who the fuck I want. And I'm okay with that, because you're the one missing out, not me. Bye! I'll see you Monday for Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's sad. I'll have to get Lugnir to come help me finish the game. Ratatosk. Or Midnight. Oh, Midnight has the game. They're good at it. They've beaten it multiple times. They could help me. It's okay. I'll just replace you. It's no biggie. I know, but I mean, doesn't mean I'm not gonna miss you. I can replace you as a player. I can't replace Lugnir with Lugnir. There's not another Lugnir. Great, it'll take place this weekend. I'm happy. I'm not reading this game, by the way, people. So if you're expecting me to voice these lines here without dialogue, I'm not doing it for you. I have sworn off reading in Legends of Heroes because by the time I'm done, my jaw hurts. And I feel more exhausted than than just playing the game. How dare! I'm not trying to ring a Stephen King novel here, okay?
Stand. Bow.
Steven wishes he was as thick as Trails. I'm sure he does. I see death. What's wrong with you, Lugnir? Oh, yawn. Oh, sorry. God. Oh, you're sick. I am so sorry to hear that. That's what happens when you take care of a kid. They bring home all the fun germs from school. Little germ factories. That's what they are. They're a parasite for 9 months and then for another 18 years. And in the meantime, they're little germ factories that bring home gross stuff from school. And then you get sick, and then it's just hell. don't care. That I do care. Quick travel. Bonding key, quest, and other events. Great. Okay. So now it's bonding time. Ooh! Yeah! Republic of Kelvon! Whatever the fuck this is. Antarctica! Nova Scotia! Japan! No, I'm just kidding. It's one of the places are here in this game. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go talk to her. What are you done with, Miss Toa? School supplies! What are you checking on? Like rulers and pens and notebooks? Or like bullets and swords and guns? Because that's cool and I'll do it with you. Look at my chains. I got chains on my jacket. 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 I got chains on chains. Chains on chains. Student notebook, Thor's Military Academy. They get blue ones? What the fuck? Ours were red. Why didn't ours get to be blue? I want blue. I hate you. I hate you, Toa. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Our books were red. I wanted blue. If I had known blue was an option, I don't know what I would have done because the game doesn't let me have a blue one. But I would have found a way. No, I wouldn't. Sad face. And it's such a pretty blue. It matches my eyes, guys. I know you can't see my eyes, but they match. It's fine. Add to my workload. It is what it is. Toa. You're just lucky that I adore you. Hey, robot girl. Altina, that's her name. She's not a robot. She just got another one of those floating robot doll thingies. Like Millie. She was in the last game for all you new viewers. She wore black. I wanna lick run from his head to his toes, and I wanna go from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna make it so good you don't wanna leave. Tell me what's your fantasy? I wanna get you from your town. Actually, I mean, as cute as Ren is, he is not my favorite in this game. He's a bad case of the twink body, and great and all, but I'm actually not into twinks. I know! What? Older gay man doesn't like twinks? What is that? I mean, I have friends that are. They're great. They're sweet. I love having them as friends, but I'm not... I'm into the dude, like... Macho man. Like, what's his face? That guy. The martial artist from the first three. Zan. I'm so upset we haven't seen him again in so long. I fucking miss my little... My giant Kung Fu Panda bear. He's my favorite. He was such a sweetheart, but then would like totally shatter your chest with a single punch. It is great. Climb him like a tree. And then what was that douchebag bad guy from the last game? No, from Azure. He was the leader of the Red Gang. He was hot too. He was a big old beef daddy. Like some Wagyu beef. Or Wagyu, is that how you say it? Wagyu?
This one's on me.
Yeah. Oh. Voice
Wow,
acting. I was
thank
not
you so
expecting
much.
that. Wade, yes. The one that I kept teasing secretly wanted to sleep with Wazzy, the other gang leader. I kept joking that they totally just wanted each other because of the way they were fighting with each other. Well, and then before that, I don't think you were listening, I also missed the Zan from the first three games, the martial arts guy. I know he comes back. I saw him in a screenshot for one of the future games, so I know he comes back. I just miss him. I want him back now. I want my Kung Fu Panda bear back now. I don't want to wait. I want him back now. Don't you tell me no! I want him now. He's so hot. And he's a giant teddy bear, so he's just sweet too. But then he'll like totally punch a hole in your chest. You know? That's great. And I would ask which game he comes back in, but I'm assuming it's probably a spoiler, so I'm not going to ask. Okay, Juna's a bitch. Hi, Gina. Yeah, I can cook, I guess, Gina-ish. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, jeez and crackers. Show off. You're banned. I ban you forever. To the Shadowverse with you, Kaiba. Not you, Lightning. You said banned and it made me go down a Yu-Gi-Oh rabbit hole for 2 seconds there. Oh, okay. Alright, bye. Why are you yelling? Lugnir, why are you yelling? Are you dying? Is somebody hurting you? Do I need to call 911? Sorry guys, you know me. When I get to a point where I'm bored in the game, I kind of get really quiet, and I apologize. I try not to get quiet. I like to stay chatty with you guys, but this is just so boring right now. Alright, the hangar. Oh my god, Tita! What are you doing? Other than making a fucking mess.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance. Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer. Yes!
Ooh, some new spells in this game. Hey Luna, what's up, honey? Welcome in. Sorry, we're in a little chat-heavy section of the game, so I've been really quiet. So I haven't been paying attention to the chat as much as I should be.
Thanks. Yes.
I'm hanging in there. Thanks for asking. How's your night?
Thanks. Yes.
Doing
Thanks.
just okay?
Yes. Thanks.
Ugh. Yes, I feel that. I've had a lot of those days in the last couple months. Yesterday, in fact. Yeah, yesterday. Ugh. That's the worst, Loon. I totally vibe. Well, I hope tomorrow's a better day for you. Of course. Wait, I was supposed to talk to the... Well, thank you. Well, don't get your butt kicked too hard. Now, you hear? People in the League community can be kind of mean. That's why I stopped playing after the first year of its launch. Yeah, I was one of the OGs. I played the game the day it dropped. I had it physically on a disc, installed on my laptop. I was really good. And then, of course, you know, everyone else is always going to be better. And I gave up. I was like, ugh. And people were just so mean. Yeah, I'm that old. I am old enough that I had League of Legends on a disc, guys. Okay, gross. Don't. Just don't. I don't want to talk about it.
Well,
you had WoW on a disc? Okay, cool. It makes me feel better.
He's from Combat Tactics.
He's that handsome guy with the bright purple eyes.
Really inspirational, you know?
I think you're talking out your ass, buddy. But you handsome. What's up, Ash?
Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, Combat Tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After
Oh my
all,
god,
you are
EverQuest.
a national hero.
EverQuest just got a
Chevalier.
new fucking expansion pack.
I'm
Like,
just
what
a
the
new
fuck?
instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Rudolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills. It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my
Yeah,
classes
it was either
and during
EverQuest
training
1 or
exercises.
EverQuest 2. One of them just got a brand new
Yeah,
spanking
sure thing.
expansion.
By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel? Flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
I'm excited for Aeon 2, the flying
Pardon me?
MMO.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8. Instructor Reen. You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
Here.
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Also,
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
those are two really good ones. I'm currently playing. And
That's right. I'm Muse Egret from Class 9.
so
Do
if
you
you're ever
remember
looking
me?
to play these,
I'm in your 4th period history
I can play
lessons.
these bottom two with you. Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
Actually,
I've heard about you from
I
Instructor
play
Toa,
this
too.
one too.
We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an
So
outstanding
I play
student.
Sword of Justice, Where Winds Meet, and Wakfu.
You're making me blush. To tell the truth, I've
I'll
heard
be
rumors
playing
about you
Aeon
as well,
2 when it comes
Instructor.
out. It's a Korean
always thought it would make
MMO,
me so
and you get
happy
wings
if I
and can
could
fly, and
get to
shit is
know
really
you
cool.
better.
Blade and Soul is
I
basically
see.
an
Well,
open
I'd
world
recommend taking
martial
those
arts
rumors
kung
with a grain
fu
of salt.
MMO. Neo is a
Oh, I
remake.
don't mean all that gossip
The
about
original
the
one
Ashen
is just
Chevalier.
called Blade and Soul, and
The
Neo
rumors
is
I've
the
heard are about the
remake
old
with
Class
better
7, your
graphics,
sister, and
faster
even the
paced
princess.
story.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructorine. I hope we have a lovely school year together.
But I actively play Sword of Justice, Where Winds Meet, and Wakfu. I haven't touched Wakfu in a few, but I do play it. My problem with Wakfu is it's one of those MMOs that I really need someone to play with because it's just more fun adventuring with people in that game. And it's actually hard. Like, the game's hard. Some of them bad guys be kicking my ass when you're by yourself. I'm going up, up, up. This is the moment when I'm gonna be golden. You know I'm gonna be golden. Oh, up, up, up. This is my moment. When you know that we're gonna be golden. I'm not trying, no more crying. Now I'm born to be. No tears, no crying. That was the cover of the second game. That picture on his desk was the cover art for one of the, I think it's the second one. Oh my god. There's too much going on. Y'all are adding too much to these games. Now I've got like the school enhancement, I got bond, like there's too many bonds and there's never enough times in the day to do them all. Oh, this is overwhelming. I don't like this. The game already has you doing too much. Yeah, so Aeon, you can actually still download and play the original Aeon if you want it, if you want to. It's available online, and I think you can play the full story. I don't know if the Aeon 2 is connected story-wise. I was never able to, I didn't have a computer. Like, I had a computer, but not a gaming computer growing up. I was always a console kid. My computer was, like, strong enough to run, like, 8-bit games. So I never got to play Aeon. But it's, from what I've seen, the game is beautiful. But Aeon 2 is going to be free to play. And there's a trailer for it on YouTube. If you decide you want to take a peek. Major Claire, Prince Oliver. Ah, Kurt. Ah, right, the student notebooks that I had. Okay. Ugh. Lugnair, I don't like Kurt. I already want to kick him in his smug little face. Ugh, I don't like him. I did when the game started, but now that little fucking cunt punt can get dropped off the side of a cliff. Yeah, I am not a fan. I do not like him. There was no need for him to be so nasty to me. I have done nothing to him. Other than using the fucking sword technique. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I am unimpressed. I am unimpressed. I won't be bonding with him. Oh, cool. This can auto-dialogue. I'm gonna make a coffee while they talk, because I don't care. Damn it, I got something! Yes, these games are, like, really well done. And yes, a lot, honestly, it kind of bothers me, but, like, genuinely, every single character in this game is good looking. Like, there is not a single busted-ass boy or girl in this game. It's like how, like, Abercrombie and Fitch only hires pretty people, and yet the owner of Abercrombie looks like a fucking ogre. Like, and I can say that because he's a piece of shit, so fuck him. But yeah, it's literally like what it reminds me of. I'm sorry, in our games we only have pretty fighters, and big, burly, hunky men, and milk mommies. The guy that I'm playing as, Rean, this is not his outfit. I have him in a downloaded costume. That's actually not what he wears. The outfit he's wearing is inspired by this Mohawk bad guy from the last game. Except he wore red and had a badass hairdo. But he had a very similar jacket. Because that right there is what he normally wears. See, and this is cute. He's cute here too, because this is like dapper. This is like gentleman soldier, and he still looks good. But I was like, but this shows off his tum-tums. He be working on those abs. He might as well show them off. And plus, all the women already want him anyway. And some of the boys. This game, I do praise it a little bit, unlike most JRPGs, because they're not afraid to have, like, your NPCs, like not main characters, bang boys and girls, but your main character, you can bond with boys and have like an ending scene with one of the boy characters, but not romantic. You can only have a romantic scene with girls. And that's just because that's JRPGs. We're hoping we start getting some more male romanceables in the future with like Persona. Fans are hoping that Persona 6 will have at least one. I don't need, you know what I mean? Like if there's 3 boys on the team, I don't need to be able to mate with all 3. I don't need to be able to date all 3 boys and the girls. Just give me one male choice. That's fine. I don't need multiple. This doesn't need to be Baldur's Gate. I don't need to be able to screw everything that I fight alongside, okay? I don't need that. That's fine. I don't need to be able to bang everybody because you give me one male character. So that way, like, because, you know, like, male high school, you know, gay high school students exist. Like, we were a thing, I promise you. I didn't just, like, turn 18 and go, well, that got my gay card. Like, I was a gay kid, too. But yeah, I have hope because they legalized gay marriage recently and all this other great stuff. So like they're getting better over there. So I think we'll start seeing a little more options romantically for guys in some future JRPGs. I think it'll happen. Because like I said, they finally legalized gay marriage in Japan. So they're getting there. They're getting there. Baby steps. Baby steps are still steps. And there is Randolph, everybody. The hottie from Trails of Azure. And Zero. Oh, and he knows it. That's why, as yummy as Randolph is, I try to not pay him any means because he is a little man whore. He screws all the ladies. Like, so Lloyd, you play as Lloyd in Trails of Azure and Zero. He's also a ladies' man, but the problem with him is he doesn't know he's a ladies' man. So he just doesn't date anybody. Randolph, he's hot and he knows it, and he sleeps around. I mean, we don't see it happen, but it's heavily implied. Yeah, look at those scars. Right there on your bicep. He could crack a coconut with those arms. Good lord. Tone it down. Tone it down. Okay, give the students their notebooks. Yeah, I don't know where they... Oh, never mind. There's one in here. My bad. Here, I got your notebook. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, seriously. Well, and that's one of the things that's always bothered me, like, when people are talking about, like, but they're just kids, leaving them alone. Okay, but we were gay kids, and you don't understand what that was like. Do you understand? Like, I grew up in the 90s, okay? I didn't have gay icons. And, of course, it's the 90s, so everyone, like, made it seem like there was something wrong with you. So, like, it would have been nice to have a little representation. Like, where was my Will and Grace when I was a kid and needed something like that? We didn't have that. So when people are always like, well, it's influence. It's not influence, honey. I knew I was gay when the Power Rangers was out, okay? I was born in 87. Power Rangers was what, 94, 95? Okay? At that age, I can't do the math right now because I'm stoned. But, I was young. But I knew that the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger, I wanted to kiss them. And I wanted to be the Pink Ranger. So, bite me, bitches. Actually, no, I didn't want to be the Pink Ranger. I didn't go through that gay phase. I actually wanted to be the Blue Ranger. Because he was my favorite. The Blue Ranger and the Red Ranger. Which I always thought was funny because everyone was always like, oh, the White Ranger, Tommy. And I was like, even as a kid, I was not into men with long hair. I remember my first gay crush for hardcore was Jet Li and Jackie Chan because they were both very handsome when they were younger, especially Jet Li. Oh my god, Jet Li. Okay, but yeah, like people act like they're like, stop influencing our children, honey. We ain't influencing your children. We were gay kids. Okay, we were gay kids. We existed as gay children. And I, as a kid, would have loved to have somebody around that I could have talked to about my feelings. My mom wouldn't know, you know what I mean? My stepdad, horrible, horrible man, wouldn't have known how to talk to me about it. It would have been nice to have someone gay around that I could have asked, like, questions, you know? Understanding on how I felt. I liked the White Ranger and wanted to be the Pink Ranger. Ah, you were that gay! I love it. Yeah, that was a major thing I've noticed with a lot of my gay friends growing up was they also wanted to be the Pink Ranger, but not me, never me. I always wanted to be the Blue Ranger. And I always had a thing for the Red Ranger. I had a thing for the Blue Ranger too, which is funny because it turns out he's gay. So... Oh my god. And then, like, my awakening was Chris O'Donnell as Robin in those really bad Batman and Robin movies back in the day. Oh,
just a sec. Let me turn the video on.
That was not okay. It was not okay. Those movies, I should not have been allowed to watch them at my age. Oh my god.
But it's been 4 whole months since I've seen
That was when I knew I hit puberty. I saw that movie and it was over. It was over. It was all over.
This was Prince Oliver.
Chris O'Donnell as Robin, it was done.
He gave you your Arcus too,
I knew
right?
it.
The special
That was when I
program
knew
we're
it.
using right now is
For
called
sure.
an app. Yep, crystal clear. Did you get taller again?
Shut
Your
up,
birthday's coming
Elliot.
soon, right?
You're so cute, Elliot. He's the one that if I could romance a character in this game that was a boy, it would be Elliot.
Congratulations on graduating, Rain.
He's my favorite.
From the sound of it, there
He's
were a
just
few
so sweet.
issues, but I guess everything's all right now. Yeah, I started earlier this month. I was hoping I'd be able to see you in person. Along with Machias, of course. I can definitely see him going there. But it's like he's putting himself in a position to go up against his dad. I'm a little worried.
Oh my god, I forgot my coffee.
You remembered? Well, it is a school. Toa's also an instructor, right? Anyone else I know working there?
Okay. Got my coffee. When you, that should actually be like my tagline. And anyone ever asked me when I knew I was gay, I was like, oh honey, I didn't. The red Power Ranger walked onto screen and he decided for me. Mm-hmm. Yes, that was when I knew. And then when did I really know? When Chris O'Donnell hit the big screen, baby girl. That was it. It was signed and sealed and stamped and put in the mail, and my gay card came the next day. Officially. Bonding events. Yay. Is that what we're doing today? Alright. do, do. Bathing scenes, bathing scenes. Boring bathing scenes. Boring, unimportant bathing scenes. Leonardo DiCaprio, yes! Oh, yeah, yup, Baby Loon, yup. You can add that to my list. I absolutely agree. There was just something about Jack. It was the fact that he would never let go. It was so beautiful. Lugnir, I'm like really bored, dude. Literally, it has been like just hours of walking and talking. I have literally done nothing this entire stream. So boring. I am so bored to tears right now. I love the game, don't get me wrong. This game is fantastic, you guys. It's just, it is very JRPG. And when I mean very hardcore JRPG, I mean it is dialogue heavy. I mean, we basically are playing an anime, like, you know what I mean? So, like, there's just tons of bits where it's just talk. It's fucking... it's okay though. Because then when everything starts going, it starts going. So it makes up for it. It's just a matter of getting there. Okay, or you could just let me go to that place and have my adventure, jackass. Yes, of course, Loon. Please ask away. I get really frustrated when bigger streamers are very anti that. Like, ask the questions. Like, how else are you supposed to know what, you know what I mean? Oh, well, go on YouTube. No, fucking ask. As long as you're not self-promoting constantly, fucking ask. I'm here to help. I ain't good at what I do, but I'm here to help. Oh yeah, by the way, people, if you are not following Baby Loon, go give Baby Loon a follow. They play very similar games to me. So, if you like me, you'll like them. And if you don't like me, well, I'll fucking stab you. No. And I'll serve you in tomorrow's souffle. Fishing book and bait. Oh, cool. I don't do the fishing in this game. It's boring. And I don't do the cooking either, unless I really need to. Like, sometimes if I have a bunch of food stuff in this game, I'll stop and do the cooking, but other than that, not really. Okay, so, you need, like a capture device. So I don't recommend mine. Mine is okay. It does, yeah, okay, so hold on. So this game is on my computer. So this one is easy to do. What I do for computer streaming, it's super easy. You just set up your device and then have it capture the game via window or something. For console, yes, you need a... Oh, wait, you already know how to do that. You capture off your PC. You need console. Okay, right. So, for the capture device, what you do is you plug in... hold on. Where is it? Okay, so there'll be an in and an out. On the in part, you take your console and you plug the HDMI into that, okay? The HDMI on the other side is for one of your monitors. So it's honestly, you can't do a capture device without two screens. You can't do it. Because one needs to be your TV screen and the other one needs to be your computer screen. So you need two screens. So you got to start there. If you don't have two screens, you need to get yourself something cheap. Don't go get yourself a super nice screen if you don't need to, but you do need two screens. So one of your screens, you then plug into the other side of the capture device, okay? Like you would a console. So that device is now taking and putting your stuff together. And then what happens is your capture device will have a USB port. You take on the side that your monitor is plugged into. On that side of the device, there will be a USB. Mine is a big old fat thick USB, and it came with its own cord. You then take that USB and plug it into one of your USB outlets on the tower. And I don't know how it works, but basically the tower will then read if you go to your sources in your OBS or whatever it is you use, and you add, hold on, what is you have to add, you see the arrow, you do add video capture device. So like you're doing a web camera capture, but you're not capturing a web camera, obviously. And in that choice for capture, it'll show your device. So for me, it's called the Mira box. So I go to I add capture, or whatever you want to call it, for your sources. I call it capture, or console. I call it console, that way. That's what I do. I call it console so that I remember it's always the console one. Anyway, you set that to whatever your capture device is. It reads it off the USB, and then just captures it on the OBS like it's capturing your monitor. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's basically like a third roundabout. It's like an extra way, a roundabout way to capture your screen and project it. It's super weird to describe. I know, I'm very sorry. I can send pictures too, if you need. Word of advice, if you want to do older Pokemon games, anything up to the 3DS, I would just recommend emulators. Just get emulators and ROMs. And I have a safe website that I trust and I've been using forever, and I have no viruses. I have a website for ROMs and emulators. So if you want to do any of the older ones, and if you don't know how to do that, I can help you with that too. So like, I have a 3DS emulator, and it allows me to play like Pokemon X, Pokemon Y. I'm not playing them right now, but I could. There's the Dolphin emulator. The Dolphin emulator is Wii and GameCube. So, you can play Wii games and GameCube games on your computer and shit. But that's for if you try to play older games. But yeah, so, you just need to buy a capture device. I'll send a picture of mine. Hold on. I'll do it right now while I'm thinking about it. I think I have you in Discord. Hold on. And if not, we should really rectify that. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna want to get yourself, okay, I do not have you on Discord. What kind of bullshit is that? I might be in your, in your Discord. What's your Discord called? I might be in it. Oh wait, no I'm not. No, because that's Rivals, that's Musketurds, the Lab Wall, the Cafe, that's mine, and Topher's. Okay, so I do not have you on Discord, so you're in the cafe. Oh shit, okay. What is your Discord name? Are you Ellie? No, that's not you. You're Honey. There you are! Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna at you real quick, just so you know where I'm gonna put the picture. Okay, so this is my capture device. God damn it, the flash was on. What the fuck? Why do you hate me? Stop hating me. Like, legit. So the right HDMI that you'll see on that, the right one, that is my console. And then on the left side, that's not an HDMI, that's the USB that plugs into the device and into the computer for it to register and read it. I don't, the HDMI goes like above it or something. Anyway, that's my device. My device isn't horrible, it's just not the newest model. There is the Mirror Box, it does have good ratings, but you would want to look at the newer models of them. Rise and Nvidia, I think, also make capture devices, but you're gonna pay more because, of course, they're higher quality. What I like to do is, I like to get, like, my monitor. I got it off Amazon, and I did the Affirm option and make payments on my monitor until it's paid off. So you could always, like, get a really expensive capture device off Amazon and do the Afterpay or Affirm option and make payments on it once a month. So then that way you don't have to spend, like, tons of money right up front. But that's just my recommendation. Obviously, if you can afford to just drop the money, drop the money. But right now, DoorDash is my only form of income until my interview, finally, the interview for the new job I've been talking about starts tomorrow. I have an interview tomorrow, so. Of course. Oh, thank you. I'm excited. I happen to be pretty good friends with the manager. She used to come to my other job at Sonic's and get stuff from me. And she adores me. So I'm pretty sure I got the job. This is more of like a formality. And thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome, baby. And if you need it, like, if you need me to, like, help you further in Discord, like, I can type it out to you. I can explain better. But yeah, definitely need 2 monitors. Yeah, definitely. You don't need to get something, like I said, if you're... Honestly, the super strong capture devices are really just so that you can capture at super high frame rates. If you're someone like me, and it doesn't bother you, you know what I mean? And you're just trying to play the game, you don't need to get a super expensive one. Mine was like 60 bucks. And that was pre-owned. Like, I got mine used. So I bought it up front. I was just like, yep, but mine. And I don't regret it. It's good. The only thing that does suck is the, headset port inside mine broke. So, like, I can't plug in my headset and hear my games when I capture it. But that's okay, because, my monitor has built-in... My monitor has built-in speakers, so the game comes out of the monitor too, so I can still hear and be involved in the games. But, yeah, the headset port in mine broke. It totally sucks. You should also get a Steam Deck if you don't have one, Loon. I don't want to explain it to you in case you already know what it is, because I don't want to mansplain. That shit's gross. Nobody likes mansplaining. Well, I mean, people do like mansplaining, but I don't like doing it. Do you know what a Steam Deck is? Okay, no, so yeah, okay, I know that's confusing because the Steam Deck is the console. There's something called I think it's Stream Deck, my bad, Stream Deck. What they are is it's like a, pre-programmable little box that you hook up to your computer, and you can program buttons to it, so like you can program sounds, soundboard sounds. You can program clip, so if you want to clip things when you're playing and you don't want to have to go into your computer, you can press a button, have it pre-programmed to clip things off your stream. You can queue up, so like if you have like a sound effect or two that you use all the time, you can program a sound or two there. If you have like I think you can even program the buttons to like switch between live and like ending or opening soon screens, like between your scenes. They're like your best friend. I don't have one right now, but I'm recommending it. It'll be one of your best friends. It's once I get a mic stand, it's actually the next thing I plan to get myself is a Stream Deck. That's what it's called, Stream Deck, my bad, Stream Deck. But yeah, it's basically a pre-programmable series of buttons, and that is something you probably would want to get a nice one, because if you get a nicer one, you'll have more buttons available, so you can program more things. Some of them only come with like 6 buttons, so then you're only limited to programming 6 things at the tip of your fingers, where if you get one with like 12 buttons, you can then even like get little stickers and label what they each do. Like, it's so cute. I've seen people go crazy with them. But I definitely recommend one of those eventually. But capture device first. That's really important, especially if you want to be a console streamer and not, you know, stream from a console. Because let's admit it, I love the PlayStation 5, but streaming it, the internet doesn't like me. So it's just easier to do it from my PC. Lugnir, there's a bot in my stream. Can you handle it? So I don't have to click out of the game. Pretty please, with sugar on top. Oh wait, I might... Never mind, I can do it from my phone. I forgot about that. I just learned that. I can ban people from my phone. I don't care. I will never play Blade. That game is fucking horrible. It is a terrible trading card game that they have in this series, and I cannot stand it. It fucking makes me rage. Hard. Because no matter how hard I try, I just get destroyed. Oh, I forgot a store. Okay, here shortly, I might switch games. I need something a little more stimulating. This has been an incredibly boring stream, and if it wasn't for the fact that there was plot in this, I wouldn't even upload it to my... I'm probably gonna try to edit this down before I upload it. This has been an incredibly boring run, and I'm sorry, viewers. Honestly, this series is usually way more exciting, except I'm at the very beginning, and for some reason, the Legend of Heroes team has a problem getting their game started without him being a big slog. Or it'll start off with a super badass opening and then jump back like 6 months, and then it's a slog of talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And normally I'm fine with that. Okay, don't get, like, I've been playing JRPGs my whole life. The reason why I struggle with Legend of Heroes is because we've been playing them non-stop. And that's my problem. It's, I get a dialogue burnout, if you will. The Lugnir and Bolts has, like, pushed me to go from game to 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 game. And we actually had to use September and October as a way to take a break. Because, if I started this game right after finishing that last one, I would have been miserable. So I'm glad we took a break, because am I bored right now? Yes. But am I, like, ripping my short stubby out of my hair? No. It's fine. But if I had jumped right into this game, I would be like, what the fuck? Can we move on? But that's why I'm trying to catch up, because then once I catch up, then I don't have to jump from game to game to game to game. Then I just have to wait for the next one to come out. And then all will be well. Oh, God. Topher is going to start doing Mund-East again, by the way. Oh my god, Loon, I love that game, but my god, I was ready for it to be done. I was ready for Cold Steel 2 to be done. I was ready. My body was ready. It came. It was like, I feel the burnout. Just, can we be done, please? But now I'm like, I'm back and I'm ready. We took a month, 2 months off, and I'm like pumped. I'm like, let's go, let's get through this dialogue. But, so Topher on Monday nights, is going to start, getting back into the East games. For those of you not familiar with what those are, East is the other game by this company, inspired by Legends of Zelda, except you get teammates, which is super cool. So, like, think of, like, if Link had teammates to fight alongside him. That's basically the East games. He's already played 7 and 8, or 8 and 9. And now he's going back and playing them in order. Chronologically order. He also played 0, so if you guys want to take a look at them, they're on his YouTube. His YouTube is separate from mine. Topher and Barry, we both have separate YouTubes. I just thought it would be easier and less confusing, so I did it that way. Anyway, he's going to start with East 1 Remake and East 2, which are really just one long game slapped between... It was... Because back in the day, I'm pretty sure East 1 and 2 were on the Famicom, but we didn't get them in America. But it was really, 1 and 2 is really just one game split into 2, because it's, you know, the Nintendo, you can only fit so many hours on a cartridge. So 1 and 2 is really just one long game. So he's gonna play those back to back. And then he's gonna stop because the new third game in this series is East 10. Which is their brand new game. And it's like $60 and he cannot afford that right now. So after he plays East 1 and 2, he's gonna take a break again from the East games. Until he can afford East 10 Nordic. And then from what I understand, East 11 is supposed to then... Well, the East games have always been around 50 to 60.
No.
At least it's not 70 or 80 like some of these new games they're trying to do. Falcom has always kept their games around 60 or... But that's because they're an indie company-ish. It's weird. So Falcom is a weird company. They're like... Not AAA, they're like AA. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? They're like just big enough to not be an indie company, but not big enough to shit out games like Final Fantasy 16. But now they're getting a massive increase in followings lately off their new games. And they just did a full remake of their first game in this series, Trails in the Sky. First Chapter is a remake of the original first game. So if you were ever going to play these games, you would start with First Chapter. Don't try to play the original old school games. They didn't age well at all. The story is great, but other than that, they did not age well. But they've also doing animes and stuff now. So now they're starting to like get more money brought in. So we're kind of hoping we'll get some like bigger budgeted games as they go on. They actually created a brand new engine on their own for their games. In East Nordic and the latest Legend of Heroes game uses the new engine. So they have the money now. I mean, they had enough money to make their own engine. That's not easy to do. That takes money.
That's weird.
So they're getting there now. They're getting more popular. They're bringing in more money. They had enough money to create their own brand new engine for their games. And again, like I said, that's not cheap. So again, they're not AAA. They're like AA.
Oh, you a customer? Welcome to the exchange
But
shop. 9 volley.
one thing, they
You
always
want
get
bullets?
some. They always
Pills?
get
We can
big
get
name
pretty much
voice
whatever.
actors, which is kind of where I think most of their budget goes, is their voice actors, because they always get some decent and like some big anime names in on these games. It is cool, right? So they're getting there. So I'm thinking. So they have. So that Legend of Heroes games, from what I understand, has like 8 more games coming or 6 more games coming, and then it's done. And it's over. The whole storyline is done. But all of the games are connected, so you cannot just jump into Cold Steel like a lot of fans did. You really need to play the original, because it's all... If you just start playing Cold Steel 1, you miss all of the Easter eggs, all of the cameos, all of the world building. To you, it's just, you're like, what the fuck is this war and why is it going on? Well, you would know if you played the first 3, 4, 5 games, but you didn't. So now you've got to piece it together on your own. Definitely get first chapter if you can. It's worth it. Part 2 comes out next year, and then if we're following the same trend and they've already started working on 3, we'll probably get part 3 in 2027. Because a lot of us fans were thinking that chapter 2 was gonna be like a couple of years out, But apparently they were already working on it while they were almost done with 1. So they had a head start on it, and apparently it just comes out next year. So we were all like, what? Next year? So that's really good though, because then that means you don't have to wait long. You know, Final Fantasy VII's remake, we had to wait like 4 or 5 years for part 2. And I know it was worth it, but still, that's a long wait. That's a long, long wait. But now they're supposedly working on a remake of Final Fantasy IX. And I guess the creators, like the team, now that the father of Final Fantasy is back with working with them, the guy, okay, hold on. Fun story time. So the creator of Final Fantasy 1 through 10 too, the father that brought Square all their fucking money was fired after 10-2.
So, you came to me.
Because 10-2 did not sell well until after the fact. So the problem with 10-2 is all the fans at first were like, what the fuck is this?
I was planning on coming to talk
and
with you.
then,
I didn't expect you to
years
find me
later,
first, though.
people finally played 10-2, outside of those who played it when it came out. And we're like,
Welcome
oh,
to Radio
wait, this is a
Trista.
good game.
It's been a while,
Exactly.
Reem.
So that's the problem, is that 10-2 was good too late. And then, by then, he had already been fired. Now, why was the father of the greatest franchise ever fired from Square, despite all the money he brought in? Because that motherfucker, as much as I love him, lost them millions. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was a lot of... So what happened was, he was instructed to get together a team to make a Final Fantasy movie. Hence the creation of Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, which to this day is one of the worst fucking movies ever. Ever. So what happened was, they wanted to make a Final Fantasy movie. And these kids fresh out of college had a concept. And they were talented. Like, the CGI in that movie, no joke, was gorgeous. Like, we can all agree that it was a beautiful movie. But that was it. It was a beautiful... You can love... No, and that's totally fine. But the problem was it wasn't Final Fantasy. That's what the problem was. It was a sci-fi movie with Final Fantasy in the title. If it had just been a beautiful sci-fi fantasy movie, it would have been great, but it was the fact that it was trying to be a Final Fantasy movie that wasn't okay. If you had grown up playing all the Final Fantasy games, there was nothing Final Fantasy about that movie, other than the fact that they threw in a couple of characters who had names, from the franchise. You know what I mean? Like, there was a Cid, I think there was a Biggs and a Wedge, and there was something else. But other than that, there was nothing about it, unfortunately, that was Final Fantasy, and the movie tanked. It tanked so bad, in fact, that between the cost of making the movie and advertising, Square, to this day, has never recovered. Never. They have never recovered from that movie. It is, to this day, the biggest stain on that company. They have never recovered financially from that movie. It was that big of a flop. And so after 10 sold well, but 10-2 did not, they were just like, we have to let you go. We can't. And he was like, oh yeah? Okay, well, watch me. I'm gonna go make my own company, and I'm gonna sell games. Fuck you. And you know what he did? He went out and made two of the best fucking 360 JRPGs to ever exist. Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon. Created by Mistwalker, the father of Final Fantasy 1 through 10-2. What he did is he was like, well, then I'm going to show you that I still have what it takes to make games, and you're stupid. And that's exactly what he did. He went off and he made Lost Odyssey. which went on to be one of the most successful JRPGs, especially on the 360. And then he made Blue Dragon with Akira Toriyama, who is the father of Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Quest. So they got together and made Blue Dragon the video game. What they did, though, is so that there was no spoilers for the anime, they wrote in a brand new original story for the Blue Dragon video game. So if you've seen the anime, you have not played the game. It's not one of those, like, you know what I mean? It's not one of those ports, which I personally love. You go have your smoke, baby! Enjoy your smoke. And then he made the last story for the Wii, which was like the last game we got on the Wii before the Wii ended its life cycle. And last story, fucking phenomenal. And needs a Switch port, Nintendo. I know I hate you right now, Nintendo, but I would really love it if you did a port of Last Story. There's no reason you can't. That game is like everything. No, you go have your smoke. I'm having my smoke right now, too. But yeah, no, you go have your. I could gab for hours, so you go have your smoke. You go do your thing. Because I might not stop talking. That's just how I work. That's how I work. Work. Gotta get to work. Oh, I want to bond with her. I want to get to know Miss Millie from Timu. Timu Millie. Oh. Sorry, she really is the epitome of, hey, we got her at home. Alright. I think after we're done talking, I think I'm gonna let Topher take over for the last hour and a half and play some Where the Winds Meet, because I was actually at a really important part. He's about to infiltrate a sect and learn a new fighting skill. And I really want him to capture that and put that on his YouTube. His Where Wind Meet videos are doing really good. And I want him to keep that momentum. Oh my god, I'm gonna report to the delivery man. There's so many events going on around me right now. I'm like genuinely confused. Lugnir, are you still there? Are you even paying attention? I have a question. I know you're playing Dark Tide, but could you like stop killing the Horde for like a second? Okay. Well, I'm gonna trigger it anyway. I was gonna ask him if he could like remind me what color each exclamation point was, because I've already forgotten. It feels like it was so long ago because of all this dialogue. I feel like it was aeons ago. Yes! Come on, Altina. We're gonna spend some time together for a minute. Enough! Welcome back, Baby Loon. I'm actually about to switch things up here in a minute after this. We're gonna save it. I've burned myself out on the dialogue. I need a break. So I'm gonna pause this for a second and switch games, so just give me a second. Let me get to this dialogue. We're going to play a new game that's out right now. Have you heard of the game Where Winds Meet? It's like this game that's like blowing up right now massively. Have you seen it before? Okay, so Topher, the other guy who streams on here with me, I'm actually gonna wrap up my stream and let him finish off the night. For about the next hour and a half, 2 hours, he's gonna play Where Winds Meet. Check it out. It's free, first of all. And technically, now hear me out, I know that means gacha game. Here, this is the thing about this game. The only gacha in the game is for special cosmetics. So if you don't care about getting fucking super outrageous outfits in the game, you can play the entire game without spending a dime. Now, if you're like me and you're playing the game and you're like, what the fuck? This game is outstanding. How is this game free? Which literally is everybody's notion right now. Where Winds Meet has no fucking business being a free game. No business. It is 150 hours of story. The game plays like a straight up console game, but it's free. It's literally fucking insane. I play the game too, but I'm not recording my playthrough. Topher's already been getting a lot of popular views on his videos on his YouTube, so I'm just gonna let him keep playing it. But, alright guys, that is it for Trails to Tuesday. Thank you for coming. I would play longer, but I really just need a break from all this dialogue. So we're gonna switch games up. It is a Wuxia! Ah! Loon, it is literally Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the fucking video game. Okay? It's a little less on the fantastical side. Like, a lot of Wuxia games have, like, fairies and dragons and giant creatures and monsters. This one's more like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So it's more on the kung fu side. There are some creatures, don't get me wrong. But it's definitely more focused on, like, the martial arts kung fu side. But yes, I'm gonna pull that up. If you guys, for those of you out there who only are here to watch me play Trails, thank you for coming. I hope you had fun.
It was my joy playing some of that for you today. I'm sorry that it was not a fun stream. I know we had fun talking, but the game itself, there was nothing exciting happen. So, but at least we got through it. We'll continue that next Tuesday. I might play some more of this later this week. I might play some of it off camera. We'll see how I feel. There's sometimes I do get an itching to play Legend of Heroes when I'm not live. So if I do decide to do that, I will make sure you guys know. And I will have it uploaded. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop my stream and then have Topher restart it. So then that way our streams are separate. All right, everybody. Have a great night. I will see you next time. Bye.